Hi folks and welcome to Conan Exiles. This is episode 12 of the Beginner's Guide, and in this episode we're actually going to take on our first dungeon, which will be the Dregs. But before we do that, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what we've done in between episodes. So I've upgraded all the fences and the walls all the way around the back, and also this walkway, the ceilings that are used in this walkway all the way around the outside is now upgraded to stone brick as well. So that is now the whole of the outer section of the building completely tier 2 stone brick. The inner section, oh, and I've done the pillars as well. But the inner section is still tier 1. And this is all tier 1 down here. And those walls as well. So still an awful lot of farming resources to do to finish off the pyramid, but we're getting there slowly, and at least the outside's done now, so we're completely done from a purge point of view. I've also went and we now have 4 Relic Hunter Treasure Seekers. So I've leveled each one up to level 6. So 6,300 health, 6,300 health, 6,055 health, and 6,055 health. So they haven't quite got exactly the same stats. So let me see. So it's only got 1 strength, agility, vitality. What have you got? 9 strength, 20 agility, vitality, 6 strength. So that's just the way of the RNG, because remember this is only percentages. So it's only a percentage chance of each stat going up, so they will all level slightly different. But yeah, that's the 4 we've got at the moment. So they're guarding the front of the pyramid. We'll need some more for the side here. Particularly one of the spawn points in the purge is just over there, so they'll come over it in this way. The other spawn points are like down there, and they've got this cliff wall that they won't be able to get up. So they'll either get stuck down there, or they'll have to come round to this side, or they'll have to come round the other way and come round to the front. So it looks like we only have to defend 2 sides of the pyramid. So I guess another 4 or 5 Relic Hunter Treasure Seekers along here, and maybe one on the corner. That'll probably do us. But okay, right, we've got to head to the Dregs. So before we head to the Dregs, we have to get ourselves a couple of things, because there is some, we'll loosely call it puzzles in the Dregs, and the way of doing that puzzles is you require a bow and arrow, and that's not something we have yet. So if we go into our feats and go to weapons and go to, where is it? Archer, here we go. So we're not going to actually have to kill anything with a bow and arrow, we just have to hit targets with it. So any bow and arrow will do. So that's made in the carpentry bench. Yep. So we can make a Numidian bow, a Pictish bow. So they're both from the DLCs. Oh, is the normal bow handcrafted? Yeah, it is. So there we go. Hunting bow, 7 sticks, 7 plant fibre, 7 twine. Okay, so we'll just have to grab some plant fibre. Stick. Where's my sickle? Get some of this. That should do. Right, let's make one. Oh, still need. Oh, it's going to make the twine automatically. There we go. And we'll need some arrows. So what we've got, bow and arrows, it's fibre and bone, or flint arrows, which is stick and some stone. So let's grab some of that. Get 10 at a time, yeah. So 30 will do. Probably won't even need that much. Throw the rest away. Let's put the bow down here. Let's put our daggers down here. That. We'll just keep that. We've got to put our arrows on our bow. Okay, so other things for going on a journey is you need to have food for your thrall, some healing. So we've got 6 wraps and 6 potions that'll do us at the moment. We've made sure all our armor's repaired, our weapons are repaired, and then we've got to take 2. Oh, that one needs filled up. We've got to take 2 water skins, just in case. Quite often in dungeons it's quite warm, so you use water quicker. So we'll come down here and we'll just fill up our 2 water skins. There we go. Right, we're ready to go. So let's get on the horse. So the Dregs is down here, this sort of dark area down here. So this is Skulker's End, this is a big Defari camp. So you can either come in from the river and then you have to fight your way through the camp and then up the stairs into the Dregs. Or you can come down from here and you can actually come down this cliff and just appear right at the entrance of the Dregs, which is what we're going to do. You can fight your way through if you want. But right, we'll take you. We'll give you... Oh, you've got a bunch of food already. Okay, well, let's give you lots of food. Have you got anything on you? Yep, you're good. Oh, I'll tell you what we don't have. We don't have a... Right, let's get off the horse again. We're going to get a bit of hide. Have we got any hide here? None in there. Oh, none in there. Okay, right. We're going to have to grab some hide on the way because we're going to need to make a bedroll as well. So we're going to find a creature to borrow some hide from. But okay, I'll start heading down there and I'll see you outside the Dregs. Right, we've arrived. And that structure you can see behind me is the sort of entrance to the Dregs. So if I check on the map again, you can see where we are, just on the hill, and there's this little hill down to the entrance there, and we're going to head in that way. But before we do that, let's put our bedroll down. Let's get a location where it'll go down. There we go. Right, so we've got a spawn point now. Put our wraps back on. No, it wasn't wraps, we want that. Okay. Alright, so there is another obelisk there. But we're not going to bother about all that in today. We'll do that in another episode. Just a bit of climbing to get up onto there. Right, we're going to come down, and then there's the stairs here. I'm going to take something to eat. Are you coming? Yeah. Alright, we need to run up the stairs, past these guys. There's a little trick to get into. There'll be ghosts here, and if you watch these ghosts, they'll sacrifice somebody on here, which will... There we go. So we've sacrificed someone on there, which opens the entrance into the Dregs, and then you can get down. Another way of doing it, if you're not quite so keen, is you can knock someone out down there and drag them up onto here, and then kill them once they're on top of here. But we were able to pull them in. Here we go. We're heading in. Right. So first things first, we've got a tablet here, which we've learned defeat Dredger. Dredger teaches us how to make glowing sticks, which is torches, breathing potions, glowing essences, standing torches, wall torches, and cooked abyssal meat. So all sounds lovely. Book here with a little bit of lore. Right, and then we head down here. There's another ghost here, showing us to swim down at the bottom. Which, there's actually very little down, but there is more glowing goop that you use to make that anything in that chest. Nothing worth taking. There's lots of glowing goop all over this dungeon that you can get for making the glowing torches. Right, what we're looking for is there should be a whole pile of like kimono dragon type things. And I can't see any of them. They're not spawned in. Chest. It's a very low level dungeon, so it's pretty rubbish loot in these chests. Where are they? There should be like 10 or more Komodo dragons all in this area here. And they're great for getting ichor off of. Don't see a single one. Well, that's disappointing. It's actually a really good farming spot for ichor, is to come in here and kill them, and then use your pickaxe on them to get a buttload of ichor. But no, there's nothing here. Well, that's a bit concerning. Right, so we come up to this section and we've got head in proper. Ghosts will show us to go through the door. So walk up here, hit the button, the door opens. Not that bad a puzzle. Again, down the stairs. Right, and you can see here, so that one of the things about dungeons is that you can't climb in dungeons. So the normal climbing mechanism in the outside world isn't available here. So to get through, you can see there, we can't get through there. Same at the other side, so we're stuck. So this is where the puzzle comes in, and you can see some arrows stuck in there. So if we bring out our bow and hit that button, the button goes in, and if we watch, water starts rising, which allows us to then swim over and get through there. There we go. Another door. Down the stairs. Same problem again. We can't get up. Oh look, there's another button. Button goes in. Water comes up. Okay. There we go. Another book. Another adventurer's note. Okay, through this door. There we go. So we need to get up onto there, but there's another button. Here comes the water. Right, this time there's a button here. So obviously the water has risen at that side, but it hasn't risen at that side in order to get up, to get through that area. But if we hit that button, comes. And I'll just show you this. You have to be careful because you can end up swimming underneath that bit. Get up here, but then it's not rising there, so we can't get across. So, is it? No, it's not. So we have to come out here. Water's going down, so don't worry if it goes down because it'll just come back up again. Here it comes. Go. And you can see there's another button on this side as well. Hit that. Quick enough, swim round it up. Wasn't quick enough. So you have to get the button on each side, left and right, so that you can get the water in this section to go up and the water in the next section to go up. There we go. So that one's just went down. And you can see if you make a mistake, there's always like these piles of rocks and stuff that although you can't climb, you can jump and climb to get up these ones. Okay. There we go. Right. There is a mob because there's a skeleton. So we'll get you to go and get that.
Like the Cobra, Exile.
Let's fight it in a bit of space.
Is death.
Go. Easy. Right, down here. And there are a couple more skeletons up there. So if we send you to go up there and you can go and pull them. Oh, there's one over there. Yeah. Don't punch him, use your sword. That's better.
That will grant me cunning.
Do you have glass? Some arrows, we'll take them. Is that them all? Is there any more? Oh, there's a couple more coming.
That will glory in your death.
There we go. Don't think there's anything worth finding in this room. Couple more arrows on you. Steel skinning knife. We can take that and disassemble it. Alright, down here. Right, in this place, you head down the left hand side, and if we swim around here, we can get up this little ramp thing here, and then you can see way down, so there's nothing this end, but way down that bottom end down there is another button. So we'll do a power shot on that because it goes straighter. We hit it. Water is rising. There we go. And it'll come right up and allow us to get up here. Come on. Watch that overhang again. Come on. Oh, the water's way down again. Let's try it with the smith. Look at the colour of that water. Lovely. I guess this is the sewers of the unnamed city. comes. There we go, we're up. Into here. Close now, she says. We certainly are, because this is actually the final room. The skeleton there as well. Go get that. Steel bars, and there should be another one on the other side. Oh, she's spitting at us already. Chest. Not an awful lot, we'll take that. Right, so let's just see if we can see the boss. There she is, look. So a big circular room, and she's got to spit. Put you on attack, I think. She's got to spit acid at us, so we're just going to hold our shield up and circle round, watching that. We're going to get our daggers out here. Daggers is the best thing to take her down. Right, so let's go up. So, hello. Just spitting it. The thrall. So what we're waiting for is for her to go into her pool. There she goes, and when she does that, she'll flop back up again. There we go. And that's when you can attack her. So we're just going to get as much stacks of bleed on her as possible. Just heavy attack with the daggers, get up to 20. Right, there she go. Shield back out again. Get the thrall out of the pool. Ah, so they fixed it. It used to be the thrall used to go straight into that acid bath and then would die. But she isn't actually taking any damage at all. Just holding that shield up. Waiting for her to do the... into the water. Acid. Come on. There it goes. Get our daggers out. Right. Back again. See, it's only got 2,348 health, so it's... shield back up again. So it's all about how much damage you can do. I mean, at level 60 with decent weapons, you can actually take it down in one phase.
So do I.
She's still fighting it. She is actually still fighting it in the acid. So it looks like it might actually go down before it gets to the next phase. There it goes. It's down. The acid drains. So now what we want is the skinning knife. It's not my skinning knife. That's my skinning knife. And we want to first of all read this book to give us herpetology, and then we're going to skin this. There we go, and then we're going to get out of there because that will refill again. Come on, out. Come on, come on, come on. Up here, up here. There we go. Right, so what did we get there? So, you went back in again. Idiot. Come on, up here. Move. Right, stay. Stay, stay. Right, what did we get? So we got an Abyssal Eye, the Staff of the Triumvirate, we got 32 Abyssal Fangs, and we got a bunch of Reptile Hide. So that recipe that we just learned, teaches us how to make reptile. So herpetology gives us reptile armor, both normal and epic. An abyssal sword, abysmal Abysmal Sword, Abyssal Daggers, and Abysmal Arrows. So that's what we learned from that red book. That's the pool now refilled. Time to head out of here. So this here, there is only one entrance. It's a big circle with a fence all around it. But this here takes us out of the dungeon. And there we go. That was the Dregs. Right, so we've appeared. Look on the map. We've appeared way up here. You just see there's these 3 brown blobs on the map, which unfortunately we can't see very well what's going on at the moment. But you can see they're like vents that are up on top, and that's the planes that we come up on our way to our base. So we head over here to the west. That's the way to the unnamed city. We can run down this hill. Oh, as our horse decided it wasn't hanging about any longer. Oh, I just told the horse to stop following. I should have put it on guard. So we go to followers and go to where's the horse? Storm. There's a horse. So track that and look on the map. He's back at base. So he's decided he wasn't waiting about anymore and he's left. Okay, so we're going to have to run, unfortunately. So, I will see you back at base. Okay, we've ran all the way home, and as you can see, Smoke has made it up here by himself and is sitting down there. So, let's go and have a look at those crafting recipes. So, first of all, we have Abysmal Daggers, which have got a health damage of 18, which is pretty abysmal. And the sword's got 20, and like our steel short sword has already got 34. So, yep, they're pretty poor. Arrows, they are 10 damage each. How does that compare to arrows that we can make at the moment, the lowest? Yeah, so they're 6. But if we look over in this chest here, this is all the arrows I've picked up from looting boxes in Sepamaru, and you can see that flint head arrows do 6 damage, iron head damage do 9, steel do 12, razor arrows 14, and we've got 112 ivory arrows that do 15 damage, and we got all them for free and didn't use any materials crafting them. So I'm not, and I don't do archery at all, so I'm not really going to make them either. But armor wise, we've got the reptilian armor. Here we go. So both the normal version and the epic version. So it needs some reptile hide. They're all medium armor, by the way. There is no other version of it. But it needs a medium padding, some reptile hide, and some abysmal fangs, which are the fangs that we got. So we stick that in there. Let's just craft ourselves a set of this. Chest, legs. So they all needed 7 fangs. Gloves just need reptile hide, and boots, reptile hide. There we go. So we take that. So at the moment, it's not punching stuff, we have got an armor value of 174, and when we stick this on, we've got an armor value of 315. And you may recognize this armor because this is the armor that I use on some of my hints and tips videos, except I've dyed it white and black. But we just don't have access to white dye yet. But I'm wearing the epic version of this, so you have to be level 60 for that. The bonuses it gives you. Oh, what is the bonuses? There's 2 bonuses there. Let's check. So that's bonus grit. So is that. That's vitality. That's vitality, and that's grit. Okay, so 3 of the pieces give you bonus grit, which gives you more stamina. Attributes. Yeah, so we're getting 6 extra stamina, and 2 pieces give you 2 points each in vitality. So the 2 points bonus is quite nice. So that's giving us more vitality, which gives you more HP. So yeah, the only issue we might have is that we've got 31 points to spend. Is that the medium armor that I was wearing before gave you encumbrance, so you could carry more. But you're obviously losing that now, so my carry weight is going to be slightly less. But we can compensate that by just using some of these unspent points and just giving us a couple of extra points. We get to, there we go. What does that give us? Crippling effects are less severe, so that's always good. So yeah, there we go. That is the Dregs dungeon. How to get there, how to get through it, and what you get from it. It's a pretty cool little dungeon. I quite like it. The little puzzle, having to shoot the arrows and stuff like that. So if you turn up there, first of all, it's the lowest level dungeon in the game. So if you turn up there early level and you don't have a bow and arrow with you, you ain't getting far in that dungeon at all. But unfortunately, we didn't see the Komodo dragon salamander things in the intro area, because it would have been nice to get a whole bunch of ichor from them. But we might pop down again later on and see if they've spawned in and get them at that point in time. But that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button if you like the video, and if you're new here, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.